A 16-year-old boy lived with his mom in a small house at the end of a quiet street. At the top of the stairs, there was a door that was always locked. Always. He asked about it when he was little, and his mom told him, "That room isn't part of the house anymore." Which didn't make any sense, but she never explained more. And every time he asked, she got angry. So eventually, he stopped asking. Years went by. Nothing weird ever happened, normal life. Until one night, around 2:30 a.m., he woke up because he heard something moving upstairs. Not footsteps, not a bang. It sounded like slow crawling. He lay in bed, listening. Shoof, drag. Shoof, drag. Right above his room, right where the locked room was. He told himself it was a raccoon or pipes or something, and tried to sleep. But then he heard something else. His mom's voice, from upstairs. Soft, like she was talking to someone. "Go back to sleep. He can't see you yet." The boy sat up immediately. His mom's bedroom was downstairs, across the hall from his. He got out of bed and walked into the hallway. His mom's door was open, and she was asleep in her bed. But her voice was still upstairs, quietly talking. He stood there frozen, listening. Then the voice upstairs said, a little louder this time, "He's listening." And then, from the top of the stairs, in his mom's exact voice, "You weren't supposed to hear that." He slowly looked up toward the staircase. The locked door at the top was open, just a few inches. And something was standing in the crack of the doorway, tall enough that its head bent sideways to look down the stairs. It didn't move. It just watched him. Then, in his mom's voice, it said, "Go back to bed." He didn't move, and then his real mom suddenly grabbed his shoulder from behind and whispered, "Don't look at it." He turned around, shaking, and said, "Mom, what is that?" And she said something he would never forget. "I told you, that room isn't part of the house anymore." He said, "Why is it open?" She didn't answer. She just said, "Because it knows you can hear it now." Then, very slowly, the door upstairs closed by itself. And from the other side of the door, they heard something walk up to it and knock from the inside.